Why did the web scraper bring a ladder to the bar? Because it heard the drinks were on a high level. Now, speaking of a high level, web scraping is all about accessing different layers of information on the web. Before we get started, my name is Marvin from the Cyclify YouTube channel, where we'll be displaying our projects, showing you how they work, and also teaching you how to solve and code some of them. Now, let's start peeling back all the layers of web scraping. Before we get started, we're going to use these lines of code to install our libraries so we can continue. The libraries we're going to use now are Request and BeautifulSoup. After that, we will want to start our environment. So use these few lines of code to start your environment on Mac, Linux, and Windows. Right, that's awesome. Now, let's get our hands dirty. First, we'll import Request, and then from the library BeautifulSoup, we're going to import BS4. Then next, we're going to have to choose a website to scrape from. In this tutorial, we're going to use youtube.com. And then we set on the headers. So users, agents, and then Mozilla. And this helps us to prevent blocking by some servers. And then next, we generate a response using our request.get URL as the header. Skip the practice including a user agent header to mimic the regular browser requests, because sometimes you can get blocked off. Next, we check a response status. So we use an if statement to get the response code, and we set the value to 200 and the page content to response.text. Then else print failed to retrieve the page, status code, response.status code. Okay, next we have to parse the HTML. We're going to use BeautifulSoup to parse and retrieve the HTML. So soup is equal to BeautifulSoup, page content, and then HTML parser. All right. And now we extract the desired information. So for instance, to extract the page title, we'll create a variable title. Okay, we include a title string, and then we print page title. Okay, now we have to handle exceptions and errors. It's important to handle potential exceptions such as connection errors or invalid responses to make your scrape robust, right? You have to seem smart here. Okay, so we try response is equal to requests get URL, headers is equal to headers, response.raise for status. The raise raises an HTTP error for bad responses. Okay. Accept requests, exceptions, request exceptions, and then we print out if an error occurred. Okay, now that we're done, one more thing. Before we continue, respecting web policies. Make sure you respect web policies. Always ensure that your web scraping activities comply with the website's robots.txt file and terms and services. Some websites might prohibit scraping, and it's important to respect their policies and avoid legal issues. Nobody wants to get sued. Web scraping is a powerful tool for extracting information from websites. By using Python requests and BeautifulSoup libraries, you can effectively retrieve and parse web content. Remember to handle exceptions gracefully and respect each other's website policies. For a more in-depth tutorial on building a web scraper with BeautifulSoup, you can refer to the resources I have linked in the description below. Consult one of our next videos where we shall use BeautifulSoup and implement it in a different way. So happy scraping, and check us out for the next video. Like, subscribe, and see you later.